Well, damn. I guess all of the Polymarket money is gone. You know, Polymarket Studios, it's alleged that they received big money from Peter Thiel and Polymarket. And when they got that money, they went hard on Democrats. They went real hard on Democrats. So much so that it's my opinion that they helped to get Donald Trump elected. Well, now they're pushing what looks to be Russian propaganda. So my question is, are they now being paid by the Russians? And this Russian propaganda is being pushed by the nephew and the uncle. Here's the nephew.
Ukraine shot an Iranian commercial ship. Why is Ukraine doing this? Well, part of the reason why Ukraine is doing this is because it's in Ukraine's best interest, I guess, from Zelensky's calculation, to operate as an American proxy in the region and try to get America to join the battle. Ukraine's security service, the SBU, said that Ukrainian forces struck an Iranian vessel transporting military cargo between Iran and Russia in the Caspian Sea. Iran's foreign ministry said that the target was a commercial vessel and that the attack had killed one sailor and injured another. Mark Ames says Zelensky knows that Ukraine's only path to victory against Russia is direct NATO and U.S. involvement. Biden reportedly used to complain about how Zelensky was trying to suck the U.S. into Ukraine, joining the U.S.-Israel war on Iran as Ukraine's best shot at World War III. Tridapar says Ukraine is not trying to just enter the war with Iran. Rather, it appears it is trying to merge the Ukraine war with the Iran war. I agree with this assessment. Do you think it'll work? I don't know. I have a policy of not conducting analysis on the basis that world leaders are crazy. But unfortunately, world leaders are fucking crazy. Donald Trump is an insane person. Vladimir Putin is an insane person. And seemingly Zelensky is getting just as insane. It's very difficult to conduct sober analysis on events like this when the top minds that are making these decisions are not listening to sober analysis. Do I believe that, Zelensky has military leadership that's telling him this is a stupid idea? Of course I do. Same with Donald Trump. We know that Donald Trump has the American intelligence community's own assessment that told him this was a fucking stupid idea. We know that Donald Trump had generals tell him in the room, this is a dumb fucking idea. Do not strike Iran. We will deplete our interceptors. We will deplete our standoff munitions. That happened because Donald Trump decided to be the one American president that listened to the Israeli leadership that has been begging and agitating for this war against Iran for decades.
Now, if it was just the nephew talking like this, I wouldn't be suspicious, wouldn't be none the wiser. But when I saw the uncle is talking the same type of talk, I said, oh, yeah. Did Russia cut a check? Here's the uncle.
I'm done officially with supporting the Ukrainians' war. So it's been a long time now. I don't know. They seem like they've been at war for about 18 years now. So the reason I was in favor of it, because Russia attacked them. It was definitely Russian aggression. Yes, there were reasons and excuses, etc. Bottom line is, you attack someone like Israel attacks Lebanon. It's Israel's fault. Russia attacks Ukraine. It's Russia's fault. So number two, we had promised the Ukrainians defense when we had them give up their nuclear weapons. Okay, but now we've supported you for about 87 years in a row in this war. There's a limit to how long we can go. What if the war goes for 2 centuries? Do we still owe you, right? So now, the second issue is that Ukraine has now become basically Israel. Now, why do I say that? We're a rare show that talks about this phenomenon. It's really important. Remember, Russia was helping Iran and Syria. Israel needed Russia distracted so they could topple Bashar al-Assad. Oh, wait, that happened, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
During the Ukraine-Russia war. And that Iran couldn't be helped when Iran was attacked. Oh, right, that also happened during the Ukraine-Russia war. So Ukraine and Israel working together to keep Russia busy so that Israel can attack its neighbors and take more territory. So before that was apparent to people who were paying attention, now it's more than apparent, it's obvious, because Ukraine is literally joining the war and attacking Iran.
What? So, Ukraine can't defend itself? Is that what y'all saying? Ukraine, who is an ally to the United States, can't defend itself, Russia attacked Ukraine. Ukraine is defending itself. So let me get this straight. The only countries that can defend themselves is Iran and Palestine. That's what I heard. Y'all tell me what you heard. Baby, we've been talking about how Cenk, Uyger, Anna Kasparian, and the Young Turks and Hasan Piker were grifters for some time now. But this switch up solidifies it to me. That is Russian propaganda that they are pushing. And I just want to know, how much was the check? How much was the check? And it's these algorithms, how is it that they know what it is that we are thinking? Because I came across those two videos. I saved those two videos. And then I came across this video.
This is a Kremlin mouthpiece, and so is this.
That Ukraine has now become basically Israel. Now, why do I say that? We're a rare show that talks about this phenomenon. It's really important. Remember, Russia was helping Iran and Syria. Israel needed Russia distracted so they could topple Bashar al-Assad. Oh, wait, that happened, didn't it?
It did.
During the Ukraine-Russia war.
Just to be clear, he thinks that Ukraine helped Israel to distract Russia by defending itself against Russian invasion. Russia had perhaps avoided being distracted by not invading Ukraine in the first place.
That Iran couldn't be helped when Iran was attacked. Oh, right, that also happened during the Ukraine-Russia wars.
Do you think the Kremlin pays per post, or is it a flat rate for the year?
Got an Iranian commercial ship. Why is Ukraine doing this?
Small detail. Iran has been supplying drones to Russia to help invade Ukraine. And that was a supply route.
Part of the reason why Ukraine is doing this is because it's in Ukraine's best interest, I guess, from Zelensky's calculation, to operate as an American proxy in the region and try to get America to join the battle.
Probably because we used to actually have leadership on this. Now we have this.
Mark Ames says Zelensky knows that Ukraine's only path to victory against Russia is direct NATO and U.S. involvement.
You mean the same Mark Ames, lived in Russia for over a decade and constantly pushes pro-Russian propaganda? That's your source, buddy boy. Kremlin has got to be getting their money's worth. Those two could be on Moscow television with those talking points.
Now, I didn't know that the screenshots that Hasan Piker was using in his video came from a guy that regularly used Russia talking points. That little tidbit of information was icing on the cake. I already knew that. I mean, just the basics of the two of them. Number one, that was suspicious to me. And number two, they're blaming Ukraine for the war continuing on. Ukraine is defending themselves. That's number two, number three, number four, and number five. How much was the check? I mean, y'all let me know. Do y'all think that Cenk and Hasan are on the Russian payroll? Do you also think things are looking mighty suspicious? I mean, we don't know. We're not privy to their bank accounts. We don't know, but to be pushing Russian propaganda, that's one of those things that make you go,